Hey everyone, and welcome back to Space Lizard Exotics. We've got a lot of to do today. Super excited. Guess what we're doing today? Are you familiar with my new Emerald Tree Boa, Lilith? Well, come here. Look at that. She's gorgeous. She actually was just in what we like to call a little moist box. Basically just a cis shed, but we're gonna get her in her new enclosure. All that came off just beautifully. The reason why we put her in there is because we were setting up a brand new enclosure for her. Got her out of that 18 by 18 by 24. Got her a brand new Exoterra. It's super sick. Really excited about that. So let's go check out the new enclosure. This is a 24 by 18 by 36. This is technically the extra large Exoterra enclosure. They're super sick. I love these for arboreal setups. This is actually what I'm going to switch all of my arboreal species to. Enough for everything you honestly need for an arboreal species. Get their water dish in there. The only thing we're missing right now, honestly, is plants. I'm going to be doing some switching around with some plants. I think it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be really cool to see her in there. So let's get this beautiful snake out. Let's see how Lilith does. She's going to be pretty stoked, probably, to get her butt out of here. Look how huge the snake is. She's absolutely gorgeous. She was having a little bit of a little temper last night. She didn't want to, come out of her enclosure, but so far she's doing really good, especially considering that she's been sitting in there for a little while. Got all the excess shed off. Look at that. She shed like a beaut. Oh my goodness. So she started shedding like right when I got the new enclosure. So kind of crazy timing. Just seems to never, work out perfectly, especially in this type of, line of work. Well, she's shed twice for me so far since I've had her in my possession. The first time she said perfect in her 18 by 18 by 24. Now she's getting a beautiful new enclosure, and I think she's just gonna absolutely love it. Look at that. If you've been following the channel, you've been able to keep up with Marduk as well as Khan. Those are of course both males. This of course is my female. We're actually wanting to breed these beautiful, amazing gems in the future. I'm really excited. So we're gonna see how she does. Let's get her into her new enclosure though, right? Of course, they're the constrictor family. So Emerald Tree Boa is different from, of course, green tree python. Python versus boa, obviously in the name, but just always like to reiterate that. They're both arboreal species, they act identical, but this was something that we've been needing to do here at Space Lizard Exotics and actually update all of our enclosures here shortly. With these kind of species, if you are looking at getting an arboreal snake or a Emerald Tree Boa, especially this size, if it's like sub-adult or a little bit larger, this will be a perfect enclosure for them, honestly, for years to come. So she's probably wondering like what the heck's going on. This is a new environment. But the great thing about this, since they are arboreal, we get to take advantage of that height in there. And oh no, you're gonna strike. It's probably me moving my hands a lot. That's when Marduk actually struck at me. If you watched any of the last videos, almost made me pee myself a little bit.
Nasty!
They are used to striking things from the ground, or sometimes they do strike things out of the tree branches. They mainly strike things from the ground, rodents, things like that. But damn, their bangers are no fucking joke. But she's been good though. She hasn't struck at me yet. She was hissing a lot, but that's expected, especially getting her out into a new environment. Taking her out at kind of a weird time in the middle of her kind of shedding too wasn't probably the most ideal, but I got the new enclosure, had to get her out, I had to do some changes in the room. But she shed beautifully, and let's go look at these colors. So, of course, on the bottom, we did put more of that substratum. That substratum is fantastic. It's that, volcanic ash soil, which does have the springtails in there. I did put some more springtails on top too, though. I didn't put any drainage layer, just put the base substratum. Did of course, the reptisoil, put some leaves in there, crush them up, as well as some isopods. That way we do have a bioactive setup in there. I do have to add some more little odds and ends in the soil. It's not done yet. Of course, with the plant life, definitely want to add some monsteras and some pothos plants. I think that will be really cool once it blows up in there, especially with the monsteras getting all big. So hope everyone enjoyed this fun little video with doing the changeover. Like I said, I know I've been promising doing a video on enclosure updates. Well, here is one of them. I'm gonna let this little gal do her thing, kind of get acclimated to her new enclosure. All right, everyone, so thank you so much for staying tuned in to Space Lizard Exotics, checking out the channel, supporting it. Appreciate you. If you get a chance, hit us up on social media, TikTok, Instagram, as well as if you do like types of videos, definitely subscribe to the channel. That way you get to stay up to date with all the cool, amazing reptilian creatures. Super rad. We will see you all next time, everyone, and stay amazing as always.